So I'm seeing videos of some people who are saying that the South needs to come together and support Tinubu. Let me tell you all something. You people are sick. GoodLuck Ebere Jonathan, the former president of Nigeria, is a Southerner from Bayelsa, the south part of Nigeria. But guess the people who protested against him? It was the Southwest, the Yorubas, that protested against him. And now that Tinubu is in power, you want the South to unite and support him. We are not fools. GoodLuck Jonathan is not a Northerner. GoodLuck Jonathan is a Southerner who needed the support of the South. But instead, the Southwest protested against him. It was only the Southeast, the Igbos, and the South that stood behind GoodLuck Jonathan when he was in power. The Southwest protested against him. They ridiculed him. They turned him into a thing of caricature. If you see what they did to GoodLuck Jonathan, you will pity that man. And GoodLuck Jonathan is one of the best presidents Nigeria has ever had. But they protested against him, they ridiculed him, and now that Tinubu is in power, they want the South to unite and support Tinubu. What the Southwest did to GoodLuck Jonathan, you will not believe that GoodLuck was a Southern man. So that Tinubu cannot take half of what GoodLuck took during his time. Mind you, when GoodLuck was in power, things were not this bad. If fuel was just 67, 37 naira, things was not this bad. But yet, the Southwest protested against him. But now that our brother is in power, they want us to unite. They want the South to unite so that we can support him. We are not fools. The Southwest and Fulanis have always been allies. They are brothers. They relate very well. They collaborate very well. The Southwest to go and meet their Fulani brothers so they can, unite together. They even worship the same religion. Muslims. They have Yoruba Muslims.
See, if you are from South, listen to me and listen good. You see this statement that is coming from Special Advisor to Mr. President Bayo Ononuga. This is statement of propaganda. Yes, they have been doing this for years. You see, this time around, it will not work. Mr. Ononuga, it will not work. You are the chairman of bigotry as far as Nigeria is concerned. 2023 election exposed all of una that you guys live with bigotry, and we the South, we will not support this thing again because the Southwest, join hand like this, remove our own brother GoodLuck Jonathan from power and bring Muhammadu Buhari Abi. And now you are saying this that some people are after President Bola Ahmed Tinubu because he's from South. You lie. You a liar. We the South, we will not join you now this time around because you did this thing to us. You remove our brother because of your greed and bring a Northerner because you want to be a Nigerian president, and you send this. You guys will lie. Una propaganda will not work, and we must send this government packing. Yes, we the Southerner, we are not voting for anybody, any day of this government. We are not voting for una. We are not voting for una. Yes.
Seriously, President Tinubu is trying everything he could to make sure the southeastern region are being involved in his government. Even the Senate commend President Tinubu over $3 billion allocation to reconstruct Eastern Rail Line. But let this sink in. You see, even if President Tinubu turned the entire Southeast into a paradise, pave every street with gold, build world-class infrastructure, ensure constant electricity, create jobs for them, and deliver unprecedented security from now to 2027, I am very sure he will still lose election there. Those people will still never they will never vote President Tinubu. And you know why? Because it has never been about good governance. It has never been about performance, reforms, or national progress. It is about deep-rooted generational ethnic resentment, hatred wrapped in pride and bitterness that predates Nigeria's independence. President Tinubu's only crime in their eyes is that he's a Yoruba man. He comes from a region that boldly rejected Nnamdi Azikwe's internal colonization agenda. That historical resistance still stink in their head. And for that alone, they will never forgive, never support, and never see past their prejudice. These are the same people who benefited immensely under Tinubu's leadership in Lagos. Tinubu did not discriminate. He gave opportunity, opened doors, and allowed them to thrive. And today, many of them call Lagos their London or Paris. They build empire, dominate markets, and enjoy peace, freedom, and prosperity in Yoruba land. But what has Tinubu received in return? Betrayal, insults, mockery, lies, ingratitude. The same people who were welcomed after their civil war when their own South-South neighbors shut them out, found solace and support in the Southwest. The Yoruba embraced them when no one did. And yet, despite everything they have never, not once, supported the Yoruba presidential candidate. Never. And now they are even forming coalition to remove President Tinubu in 2027. Anyway, let them try. They will fail, just like they have always been failed. We welcome you. We give you space. We allow you to flourish in our land. But you don't respect our politics. You don't honor our leaders. And you will never give a Yoruba man the same respect of freedom in your land that you enjoy in ours. That is the cold, bitter truth. Yes. Yes. And in the end, it is not about justice or fairness. It is about ethnic ego. And no matter what Tinubu does, that anxiety grudge will remain their compass. But to be sincere with you, 2027 will shock them again.
Tinubu is impoverishing Nigerians with his policies. You remove fuel subsidy. Where is the money saved? Where? Do you understand? Oh, you're sharing it with 36 state government. So you are telling me that the reason 200 million Nigerians are in pain is because you want to satisfy 36 people. That's nonsensical approach to governance. You tighten the belt on 200 million people to make 36, and you know the funny thing, those 36 people are unaccountable to anybody. So it's not like you are giving them the money and monitoring them and ensuring that the money goes to the people. You are giving them the money. You are now turning to the citizens you have impoverished with your crass policy, and you are asking those citizens, go and hold them accountable. Please, when are we, like some of us who are maybe enlightened, exposed, when are we going to have a round table to decide what to do with this country? Because the way this is currently going on is not how a country is run.
Tinubu does not deserve a second term, and this is why. It is said that to whom much is given, much is expected. Tinubu has been given more resources than any other president who has ever ruled this nation, even more than the military dictators. But what is he doing with the money? It was alleged that over 7 trillion naira was used to subsidize fuel on a monthly basis. But the so-called increment to the increment in state allocation does not amount to 2 trillion naira. So what is he doing with the money? Yet there is no infrastructure development anywhere in the nation, not even the roads. Our federal roads have been abandoned completely. He has even dismantled the Federal Road Maintenance Agency. Now, a responsible government should be carrying out massive development everywhere, including investing this money for future development. But instead, there is no investment anywhere. He is borrowing more and more, and we are still in debt of over $43 billion. Nigeria is still in debt of over $43 billion. And so what can we say Tinubu is doing for us? What can we say Tinubu is doing for us? With all the resources, instead of us to expect from him, he has discouraged our expectation or our interest or our hope in the Nigerian government completely. We have lost hope in the Nigerian government. completely. Is this the kind of person that we should be talking about a second term about, or that we should support for a second term? He absolutely has nothing to offer. But look at the things that he has ruined, the level of damages that he has caused. Number one, he removed fuel subsidy, increasing the cost of petroleum products by over 500%. He has devalued the naira, increasing the naira has lost value of over 100%. He has increased tariffs of all kinds by over 300%. He has set our economy backward by over 60 years. He has normalized corruption. He has increased insecurity by over 50%. He has promoted disunity. Nigeria has never been this disunited. He has transformed us from a socialist state to a capitalist state. Now there is nothing. Students were given scholarship. Now students are given loans. Where do you expect? Where are the jobs that students should be given loans to pay? In nations where students are given loans, there are jobs for them. In fact, most students work while they study. But here there are no jobs, and yet you are bringing the policy of student loans. And so he's rather improving poverty and indebtedness, which there is no hope for any. That is absolutely slavery. Where's the hope for the students to pay the loan? Before now, even while subsidy was paid, students were given loans. And today, students were given scholarship. He transformed it to student loan, thereby putting the students into indebtedness, financial indebtedness, without any hope of recovery. He has discouraged patriotism. Nigerians have lost hope in their nation completely. Is this the kind of person that we should be discussing about second term about? Any lunatic that will go there, anybody that will go there and drop a vote for this kind of a person is a lunatic. Only a lunatic will vote for Tinubu come 2027.
Welcome back to Gistline. Now there is an old saying that says, leave the stage when the ovation is high. And right now, that advice fits perfectly for former President GoodLuck Jonathan. Now, the people on the streets are saying that Jonathan is planning a comeback in 2027 to contest the presidential election again. And this time, he wants to complete his 2 terms, since he only served 1 full term after finishing the late President Umar Musa Yar'Adua's tenure. But Nigerians are not smiling about this news. Many people are warning Jonathan not to soil his good name or destroy the little respect he has left. And some people are saying that the same northerner or the same politicians that fought him tooth and nail in 2015 are the ones calling him all sorts of names. They are not telling him or begging him to come back. And this time, not because they love him, but because they hate President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and they want to use Jonathan to remove him from power. So let's be honest here. This sudden northern love for Jonathan doesn't make sense, because these were the same people who made sure that he didn't win his re-election. These people used every possible strategy, propaganda, religion, tribal politics, just to get him out. And now they are pretending to like him because things are not going well under Tinubu's government. Nigerians can see through this, and we all know that it's not love, it's just another political manipulation. Now, speaking of Tinubu's government, let's not lie, things are very rough. The economy is down, prices are going up every day, and ordinary Nigerians are even suffering. Now, fuel is expensive, food is costly, and the naira has lost its value badly. Instead of creating jobs and improving people's lives, all we see is politics and power struggles. That's the only thing we see. So the same people that shouted Emilio Con are now silent while citizens are crying. So yes, it's easy to see why many in the north are suddenly acting like they missed Jonathan's time. We all know that during Jonathan's rule, even though there were some challenges, life was a bit easier. Food was affordable, fuel was not as expensive as it is now, and the country wasn't this divided. But that still doesn't mean Jonathan should go back. Nigerians are saying that he should respect himself and leave politics for the younger generation. We all know a lot of people are saying that Jonathan's time came and went. He had his chance, and to be fair, history will always remember him for peacefully handing over power in 2015, something that many African leaders refused to do. And that single act earned him global respect. So why throw away all those things just to please the same people who once turned their backs on you? That's what they're asking. And to be honest, the North's new love for Jonathan is not genuine. It's just a political plan to weaken Tinubu and take back control in 2031. Because they know that Tinubu is losing popularity because of the harsh economic reality Nigerians are facing. So these people want to use Jonathan to scatter Tinubu's base, or just to scatter his base in the south and probably create confusion ahead of the next election. And it's a dangerous game. If Jonathan isn't careful, he could end up being used and dumped again. And I feel Nigerians are wiser now, because people can see that both the North and the current governments are just playing politics while citizens suffer. So instead of looking for solutions, they are busy plotting who will take over next. So, to President GoodLuck Jonathan, Nigerians have one simple message for you. Sir, please don't come back. You know you left the stage with peace, respect and honor. Don't return to dancing a show that no longer fits you. The same people clapping for you now will be the first to boo you tomorrow. And sometimes the greatest power is knowing when to walk away. So, do you think that Nigerians are wrong, or do you think President Jonathan should come back in 2027? Well, let me know what you think in the comment section. And if today is your first time joining my channel, please kindly like, share and subscribe.
Is calling for the president to resign, other than people who are saying it. And I would love if, for example, the journalists can substantiate. I mean, there is Joffrey calling for the president to resign, or there is Bwala calling for the president. Then it will help me to respond. It will assist me in responding adequately to it. Because if you say the person has opposition, I will say, next question. Because so, what else do you expect them to say?
You're saying you've not heard anybody call for the president's resignation?
I have not heard.
Okay. A popular Nigerian artist, a Nigerian,
right,
bona fide Nigerian, just like you, files the bad guy. I'm sure you know him, a lawyer. Asked the president to resign. In fact, he quoted the president's tweet. And there are more Nigerians who've asked the president to resign. But here's my point, Mr. Bwala. The president said...
1 out of 230 million.
They're more than that, but that's not even the point.
Okay.
Here's my point. He said that how can territories be occupied in a civilized country? That was a premise under which now president asked President GoodLuck Jonathan to resign. Now, during that period, around that time, I'll tell you the territories that were under occupation. You're from Borno State.
Yes.
So you're well aware that major part of Borno was under occupation.
And none is under occupation
Bama,
at the moment.
Chibok and the rest. All we had was terrorism to deal with then.
Right.
But today, Mr. Bwala, I'll tell you the states that are under occupation. Not just areas in the state. Now, areas within different states. We have Zamfara State. Areas and territories in Zamfara State, the forests under occupation. Katsina, Kaduna, I'm coming, Kebbi, Sokoto, even in Benue, Plateau, Niger State, Kwara State, Mr.
All
Bwala,
these places
I am getting there.
Okay.
The FCT, even in Borno State, there have been attacks this year, and I'm sure you are aware of that. Yobe State, Taraba, these are more areas under occupation that we had in 2014. So yet again, I ask, is it fair to call for that resignation?
I think your question is like an oxymoron, because you cannot in one breath say a place is under occupation, and at the same time you're talking about places where they come and strike and go. If you talk about occupation, like in the case of the past you mentioned, They were actually in control of the local government. They were collecting tax. They were running the administration of the local government. That's occupation. When people come and attack and go, it cannot be classified as occupation under any description, right? But I'll proceed further to answer the question of whether the president should resign or not. You see, being confronted with a problem is not a problem. When you lack solution to solving a problem, then you have a problem. Because in life, there is no part of this planet where there are no security situations. I was telling my guys in BBC, I said the crime rate in the United States is more than the crime rate in Nigeria. And when I said that in Arise, my friend Charles Anagolo said, but the difference is that in Nigeria it is the case of homicide or be dead, in the other one I said, but criminal, crime are prosecuted in court. So whether it is death penalty or you go to prison and stay for 1 week, it is crime. Now in England, they are calling for Keir Starmer to resign. People in a democratic society have a right to say what they say. But the next thing is, you back it up. If you believe when you are calling for the president to resign, it's a legit call, then begin the process. Otherwise, it will be laziness on the part of government to be concerned about individuals exercising right of expression.
So was it legit then to ask President GoodLuck Jonathan to resign?
And I will tell you the distinction.
Was it legit then?
No, I will solve the problem of this question.
It's a yes or no question, Mr. Bola.
I'm coming now. Cambia. In the days of Jonathan, they didn't have an idea of the solution. Why did I say that? They were in denial about the fact that there were Chibok girls kidnapped.
No, Ashwaji Bola Tinubu then asked him to resign in November.
Yes, so what I'm saying,
months after the abduction. In fact, at that time, they had contracted, they had mercenaries who were clearing out those areas. And I'm sure you're from Borno State, so you're aware of this thing.
Yes.
So it's different.
But do you get what I'm saying?
So first,
I'm saying you're calling
was it legitimate for him to call, or was it fair for him to call for him?
Yes, when the president then, as Ashwaji Bola Tinubu called for the resignation, it was a legit call. Why?
So is it legit? Is it legit now?
See, there cannot be a good conversation without giving the right of answer. I
thought when you answered, you said
no,
it was
I have
legit.
not.
You have actually. You said there was a legitimate call.
Okay, you want this kind of short answer? Okay, then it was a legit call. Now it is not legit.
It's not legit.
Next question.
So why is it